had a great game last night with 27 points and a career-high 18 assists. He also hit a number of clutch shots to lead the Celtics past the Raptors. This all followed Kyrie's comments over the weekend saying his young teammates don't know what it takes to win a championship. Then, in a surprise move after last night's game, he told reporters that he reached out to his former teammate LeBron a few days ago. Let's take a listen.
It was a big deal for me because I had to call Bron, and tell him, I apologize for being that young player that wanted to everything at his fingertips, and I wanted everything to be at, my threshold. I wanted to be the guy that led us to championship. I wanted to be the leader. I wanted to be all that, and the responsibility of being the best player in the world and leading a team is something that's not meant for many people. And Bron was one of those guys that came to Cleveland and tried to really show us what it's like to win a championship, and it was hard for him. And sometimes getting the most out of the group, it's not the easiest thing in the world. And like I said, only few are meant for it or chosen for it.
Okay, Skip, how do you think the Celtics will respond to Kyrie's comments?
I did not like this move that Kyrie made, and I believe they will not like it either. They will interpret this as yet another shot from their new leader, Kyrie, at them in their locker room, because by apologizing to LeBron for being immature and not growing up and wising up and getting it when he was 22 and LeBron was 30 in his first year back in Cleveland, Kyrie is saying to his younger teammates, you guys need to grow up and wise up and understand you actually need to apologize to me. One day you will respect me for what I'm trying to teach you right now, but you don't get it. So I'm going to set the example for you. I'm going to call LeBron and apologize for what I didn't see or get when I was 22. To send a message to his locker room, you guys all need to wake up and get this, because I'm telling you the truth about how to get this done, and you're not listening. You're rebelling against me just the way I rebelled against 30-year-old LeBron. He says it took a real man to apologize. And I think the message to the young Jaylen Browns and Jason Tatums is, you got to be a real man, and you got to thicken your skin, because he said too many people were too fragile in the locker room when I took my shots on Saturday night after they blew the game at Orlando. And again, you need to wise up and grow up and listen to me, because I'm showing you I screwed up with LeBron when I was 22. Now you're screwing up with me when I'm 26, because I'm the leader of this team right now, and you better buy into what I'm saying. And at some point, you'll get it. You'll see the light just the way I finally saw the light as I grew up under LeBron.
I think what he's trying to tell, what he's talking, a lot of this is for him is self-reflection, and it says it's going to take patience. And he sees now the patience that LeBron had with him. But he's also saying, guys, you might not see it now as I didn't. But there will come a time that the very thing that I'm trying to partake on you is what LeBron tried to partake with me. And I didn't see it. It was all about me. It was all about my stats. Because, Skip, everybody talking about Jason Tatum might be the best player on the team. He might be this. And Jaylen Brown, woo, ain't no way. If somebody said that, well, I want Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Rozier for Anthony Davis, I wouldn't do that trade, because these guys look like superstars. So now Kyrie comes back to the mix. Everybody gets thrown. Jason Tatum not getting as many shots. Rozier's not getting as many minutes. Neither is Brown. Now all of a sudden he's coming off the bench. And there's expectations. Kyrie was doing all what he was doing. That's fine and good. But what was the expectation? Nobody thought Kyrie Irving was going to lead them to Cavaliers to a championship. Nobody thought that.
Not when he was 21.
No, but and that's the thing. He says, now, guys, we have expectations. We are expected. Look, I still think it's going to come down to them, Toronto and Sixers. Skip, those are the three best teams. I think over the course of the year, it will play itself out. Now, it's going to be disappointing, because I think they're deeper than all those teams. When you look at their roster from top to bottom.
Well, the problem is they might be too deep for their own good. Seriously, they got too many good players.
You know what happens when you have that?
Yeah. Because
now I want to be, see, the minutes that them starters getting, I need to get those minutes so I'm coming off the bench. So that's the problem, is because everybody wants to be in a starring role. Skip, you can't have Jack Nicholson and Denzel and Samuel L. Jackson and all these guys in a movie together. You can look, you don't have one or two. You can't have 5 stars. It didn't have Meryl Streep and all these other ladies. No.
It's not co-ed basketball. I like that.
Now, me, on the other hand, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got one star.
Yeah.
We got one star.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You're a solo star. Yeah.
But
So
see, you got to play
what
it
did that group do with no Kyrie and no Gordon Hayward last year? They took LeBron's Cavaliers all the way to 3-2 up in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then it's 3-3, and they took LeBron's Cavs all the way to the fourth quarter. They were only down 3 going to the fourth quarter of a home Game 7 to get to the NBA Finals. So they're looking at Kyrie like, well, guess what we did last year? And you're all over us?
And that's what Kyrie said. Kyrie said, Brian, before you got back, what you mean? I need you. I was starting the Eastern Conference All-Star game.
He was.
I'm coming. Hey, I'm Rookie of the Year too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a starter in the Eastern Conference Final. So what you mean I need you? You gonna teach me what?
So he was out of bounds Saturday night at Orlando.
He went a little far.
He just lost it because in the sideline huddle before the inbounds pass with 2 seconds left, again, this is the Orlando man.
Where you learned that from, Skip? Oh, Brian, you remember them? Do you remember?
He gets on people in the
Chicago, with David Blatt, somebody he wants somebody Kyrie to take the shot. He like, man, he slapped up, get your butt out of here.
the beginning of the end of David.
Yeah.
Because guess what? He wanted LeBron to inbound to Kyrie shot, and LeBron said, no.
I wish I might.
He said, you inbound to me.
Yes.
And for once, he shot it angry, and he made it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a 3.
No, it was 2. It was 2.
But it was from the
right in Jimmy Bucket's eye.
Right in his face. It was a big shot, too.
Yeah.
Big shot.
Lucky LeBron didn't see. I've been
So
time LeBron would have put hands on him, and then when I didn't hit the shot.
In this case, he doesn't like it that he's called an inbounds pass to Jason Tatum in the corner from Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
Kyrie wanted it way up top so he could just go solo one-on-one.
How many big shots? How many big playoff shots did Jason Tatum hit? How many big moments?
Last year.
Hey.
Not like Kyrie, though.
Yeah, okay. You told me Kyrie the closer. Well, if I'm the closer.
I didn't tell you. He told you.
No, he
again and again.
LeBron told Bron.
Last night, Kyrie told you he was the closer one more time because that game was 106 all with 2:39 left. And what happened? Kyrie happened.
If you don't mind me asking,
11-0 happened.
How about we do it like this here?
Yep.
In the last 3 years, who do you think have more game-winning shots? Kyrie or LeBron?
I just know who the closer is.
LeBron.
Yeah, I just know him.
Who called who?
Who hit the shot of shots in Game 7?
Who had the block on blocks?
Oh, stop.
Who had the block on
The
blocks?
bicycle built for 2.
Don't do that, Skip. That's so unbecoming to you, Skip. It's unbecoming.
It's not unbecoming. It's the truth.
It is not.
Who hit the shot to close the deal? This kid.
Who called the shot?
You know what I know.
Who called the play?
Yeah, who made the shot?
Who called the play?
Who called the play?
Yeah, LeBron. LeBron said, T. Lou, Kyrie.
Oh, please.
They draw this up for Kyrie. That's what he said.
Well, there's a lot of times LeBron deferred to Kyrie because he knew what that kid is made.
No.
Yes.
That's what you do as a leader. Sometimes you have to take less of a role to put them up and let them know, okay, bro. LeBron, that's what I told you, Skip. LeBron is one of the few guys that suppress who he naturally is. An alpha apex predator to let Kyrie do his thing.
I will give you this. LeBron has proven to be a little better leader than Kyrie, but Kyrie is definitely a better closer than LeBron.
Best leader.
It's
best leader in the NBA. That's what the GM said.
Okay.
They said the best leader. Who was the best leader, Skip?
Who's the closer? Right now, it's Kevin Durant. That's who they all voted for. But I'll take Kyrie over LeBron any day with the basketball in his hands with 5 seconds left in the game. I'll take Kyrie at the late game free throw line over LeBron. So the point is, it's highly possible they will both figure out in the long term they were Lennon and McCartney. Apart, they were really good, but together they were the Beatles. That's what it is.
It happened with Shaq and Kobe. It happened with LeBron. I'm sure it happened somewhere down. It takes a lot, Skip. It takes a lot for a player to be. I mean, come on, Magic and Kareem. But it's like we can win more titles together than we can apart. But Skip, look, I want to win, Skip. But it's just something about it when you win and you be the man. It's just something about that, G. You know what I'm saying?
It's even better.
Yeah, a little something about that.
Yeah, but not everyone could be that guy.
I know. That's what LeBron be trying to tell him.
This weird phone call from Kyrie, this weird message he was trying to send back to his younger players. He did not say, I regret leaving you.
No.
That's not what the point
No,
was.
it's not. It was like, look, you'll appreciate what I'm trying to do one day.
Yeah.
And when we accomplish our goal, you will look back and say, you're like, okay.
Oh, so that's what he was talking about.
Yeah. When we get our goal, when we eventually win this championship,
Yeah.
I don't know they're going to be long when Brian playing. Brian going to have to retire when that happens.
Yeah.
Harder than it looks.
Yeah, Skip Bayless, I keep telling you that.
Well, maybe if Kevin Durant comes to Los Angeles to play with, to take LeBron back to the finals,
We'll get AD.
maybe we'd see Kyrie versus LeBron.
What if, hold on, what if this happens in LA in the offseason?
Yeah.
Kyrie and AD join LeBron.
Kyrie and AD.
And AD in Atlanta.
Kyrie wants
I don't
no
know.
part of
I don't
that.
see that one, Shannon.
No part.
Kyrie like titles.
Yeah.
You like titles, Kyrie?
Wishful thinking over there.
We're going to get
Let's see if
AD.
we can get it done in Boston.
We'll get AD.
for a bit.
We'll
You
get AD.
might. You just might.
Ain't no might. It's going to happen.
And you're going to have to give up your star Lonzo to get him.
Look here.
Huh? Look here. I had to.
We give up Lonzo,
Yeah.
Kwanzo.
Dad.
Giving up everyone?
I give up a Hollywood star in the Walk of Fame.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
AD.
All right. I'm worried
I'm
about
sorry,
what
Steve.
else you'd give up. Okay, guys, what does it take to beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl?
He knows.
Fresco Burress knows better than anyone.
He does.
And he is here next.
Yep.